Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I had a viewer named Tommy suggest that I try out some of Walmart's frozen meatballs. So I was down there yesterday and I picked up a bag, and I'm just gonna throw these in the crock pot. So let's get crocking. Walmart had two kinds of frozen meatballs to choose from. They were both Great Value brand, and they had regular and Italian style, so I went with the Italian style. That I try those. List of ingredients on the back really isn't that long, so that's probably a good thing. Beef, pork, water, textured soy protein. I won't go through the whole list because I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not going to get into that too much. I just basically want to see how these are, how they taste. This bag costs $5.97, and also bought 2 cans of Hunt's pasta sauce. Those were $1 each, so this whole pot would cost you about $8. So there's how they look, just basically like meatballs, nothing too fancy. So pour those in there. 1 can of pasta sauce is already in there, and I'll add in the other one. And these meatballs are fully cooked, so really all you have to do is just heat them until they're warmed through. Kind of get them mixed up here, and I'm just going to keep it real simple. I'm not going to add anything else to that because basically it's kind of a taste test. I want to see how they are just like this. If they're good, it's a pretty decent meal, pretty easy meal, and if they're not so good, maybe not. So I am going to turn this to high, and we'll be back later on when they're warm. If you're wondering why these breadcrumbs are sitting on the counter, I was thinking it's probably healthier to make your own meatballs, but if you look at the ingredients on this can of breadcrumbs, just Italian style breadcrumbs, look at the ingredients. There's probably like 3 or 4 times the ingredients in just this thing of breadcrumbs than there is in that whole package of meatballs. So if you use this type of breadcrumbs, maybe not much healthier. My meatballs have been in there for 3 hours and they're plenty hot, but to me this sauce is not sweet enough, so I'm adding a couple spoonfuls of sugar to that. I usually add sugar to pasta sauce a lot of time because I like it a little bit sweeter, and kind of helps neutralize the acid a little bit too. So this sauce is a lot better now. I added about 5 or 6 spoonfuls of sugar. I just kept adding one at a time and tasting it, so I like it sweeter. It's a lot better in my opinion now. So let's try the meatballs and see how they are. You know, I just figured out one good advantage of cooking pasta sauce in the crock pot. It doesn't splatter all over. I had the lid off for a few minutes and I noticed it was splattering all over the counter. So when you're cooking in the crock pot, that lid's on there and that sauce doesn't splatter. But anyway, let's try one of these meatballs out and see how it is. Actually, these are pretty good. They don't have tons of flavor, but you get most of the flavor from the sauce, but they're actually pretty good. I mean, as far as packaged meatballs go, I'd buy these again. I cooked up some spaghetti noodles here and made spaghetti and meatballs. So let's give this a try. I am hungry. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this is good. These are pretty good this way. I'd definitely do this again. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.